it's a pretty big game. Vikings coming off a tournament in where did they? Do you remember where they went?
They went to Arizona, I think.
Okay, so they're down in Arizona. I don't have their max preps pulled up, but I did see that they won 2 and lost 1. Is
Yeah.
that right?
I'm pretty sure that's how it went down.
So they had a pretty good tournament, so they're coming back, and this is their first home game in a while. So getting them back here at Valhalla is a great thing. We've just hit the 2-minute mark. We're going to be live in just a moment. There will probably be no commentary tonight, but you'll be able to hear the sounds and the action on PGSN. This is a student-run broadcast. It's the end of the term. Not a lot of kids available tonight. They're all doing homework, which is priority number 1. So, Jack, what do you think about Pleasant Grove's basketball team so far this season?
We're 5-2, right? And we've been playing pretty good, but both of our losses have been pretty much a blown-out game. So, just gotta keep our focus up, take good shots, drive in, take the 3 when it's the right decision. But
yeah, I agree. I think when the Vikings play just hard-nosed basketball and focus and make the plays, they do really well. And one of the big things that Coach McAllister pushes is defense. And when the Vikings play great defense, it makes great opportunities for them. Even if their offense is not flowing, they're able to create with their defense. So we're just under a minute left. We're going to put the headsets down and get to the action. Once again, this is PGSN, Pleasant Grove Sports Network on YouTube. 1:25 left in the first period of play. Vikings lead 13-10. And McCaden Adams just barely went up for the layup and was fouled, so he'll be at the charity stripe shooting 2. McCaden, one of the top performers on the Vikings, and teams see it when they watch the game and do some scouting. So double, triple team quite often. When he gets shut down, it's tough for the Vikings to get moving.
Definitely. I've heard that teams at film have been watching him specifically to know how to play defense against him.
That's right. Being able to know if it goes left, right, if you have to double, triple team him, whatever. But he finds a way to score no matter what. Good defense by the Vikings, but an offensive rebound by Mountain Ridge.
Defensive foul on McCaden Adams.
And you're going to get picked up on that most every time when you do a quick fling from behind. So,
Yep.
Mountain Ridge splitting around the arc, trying to find something down low, isolation up against Tanner Hanks, and they call it travel. Tanner Hanks has had some fantastic defense throughout the year. Has taken quite a few charges. I know that he's looking at one of those records of Pleasant Grove, but right there, he played some tough defense, forcing a travel. Beautiful plays run, but no finish. Nice little spin move by number 3 of Mountain Ridge. Scores 14-12. And the momentum is shifting to Mountain Ridge right now. 3:34 remaining in the first period of play. And Mountain Ridge is making a run, just down by 2.
Vikings at one point leading in the game 10-2, but Mountain Ridge has been slowly climbing back with some smart plays and three-pointers.
Playing on the road, it took them a little while to get warmed up, but it looks like they're playing some smooth basketball.
Here we got the fast break.
Tanner Hanks pretty frustrated with himself where the ball just got above him. I think he was trying to get it under control for a dunk.
I'm very sure he just lost his control and ended up double dribbling on accident.
And that's frustrating when you put in the effort to make such a great steal. You've got a wide open bucket and your eyes get wide. I know he likes to get up there above the arc to try to throw it down. And so you've got that moment when it gets blown with too hard of a dribble.
Yep.
This year, the basketball team, you guys will be offered online. Please go to the concession stand where you will find.
One thing that I notice as Mountain Ridge gets back into it, it's when the Vikings defense is lightening up. Except the last couple plays, the Sentinels have been able to make the play for themselves. Great defense, but good offense always wins versus good defense.
Good offense is a good defense is what most smart coaches say these days, especially Coach McAllister focusing on defense.
That's right. Being able to stop your opponent gives you opportunities that you wouldn't normally have to be in the lead. Any stop that you get is almost as good as some points put on the board. Again, 3:08 left in the first period of play. Some pretty good basketball happening right now. Vikings lead by 2. It looks like the Sentinels like to try to get that isolation down on the block, spreading things out along the arc, but couldn't find their guy that time out of bounds. Viking basketball. That one's better. Some points put up that looked like it was from Mickelson, the freshman. They've got that 4 up top, movement down low, trying to isolate. A nice little hesitation move by Mountain Ridge's number 33. Gets Isaac up in the air.
It's the easiest bucket in the game, man.
Right next to the basket.
A miscommunication play right there, right off the back of number 15 into the out of bounds.
Mickelson owning it, apologizing to Hanks. Just you get in that moment, you see a white jersey, you don't realize that it's somebody's back.
Yep.
1:44 left in the first period.
Hear the crowd getting into it here. There's about 1:30 left in the first.
That three-pointer off, rebounded by Isaac. They're going to call no bucket. He had the contact on the ground in the NBA. That would have easily been a counted basket.
The refs are very, very forgiving, but not here.
Yeah, here they make you earn it.
Yep.
So 1:18 left in the first period of play. They're going to inbound it on the baseline.
Wide open three. Just off the mark, off the outside side of the rim. Here come the Vikings with very fast-paced basketball, but sometimes fast is always not the best.
And great timing by number 12 of Mountain Ridge to block McCaden Adams. Waited for him to go up and then timed it just right to be able to get that clean block. We're under 1 minute left to play, 44.9 seconds left. Vikings still lead by 2. No scores over the last few transfers.
Seems Mountain Ridge just trying to play 3 and D, you know, shoot 3, go back on defense.
They've got the Golden State mentality.
Yep.
Vikings holding up top, waiting for the last 10 seconds to make their move. Looking down low to Isaac. He finds something, passes it across to Mickelson, and it is intercepted, stolen. Mountain Ridge will have the last possession if they want to take it, or they can rush it down low. Looks like the play was broken up pretty well by Mountain Ridge. The design play where Isaac gets up there and finds an open 3 to Mickelson.
Vikings attempted buzzer-beating shot, blocked.
Yeah, didn't quite get through there. It was blocked. Three-quarters shot blocked at the end of the period. So Vikings tied it up with Mountain Ridge. Mountain Ridge putting up quite a few points. Like you said earlier, Jack, Vikings led 10. Was it 10-2?
10-2.
And Mountain Ridge dominated the last part of that period. There have been a few key plays during this game so far that have turned over points to Mountain Ridge. One of them is the pass off the back. Tanner Hanks missed double dribble. We've had a few missed plays here and there. Defense overall, I think the Vikings have been doing pretty well, especially early on when they held Mountain Ridge to 2 points, but have gotten a little lax. And I feel like that spread offense has been working pretty well to be able to either get a three-pointer open or find somebody down low on the block.
I feel like coming off of the tournament, the Vikings felt very confident with the way they were playing. Jumped out into the game with an early lead and almost got too relaxed with that lead and made some plays on the defense and let the Sentinels score. So we'll see how that changes here at the top of the second. Vikings get the steal. Caden Adams.
Nice little play by Isaac, being able to get his own rebound, put it back up for 2 points.
The offensive rebounds are what either make or break you, man.
Nice rebound by Tanner Hanks, gonna move it up the floor. Isaac with the green light. Love being able to see him open up and be able to have that confidence to go for the layups, handle the ball up top, take the three-point shot. Great play.
Only the Vikings' fourth three-point attempt on 2 makes. Exactly 50%.
Now this is some really physical basketball. Saw some kicks, some swings going down there. A lot of physical play, and these referees not seeing any of it.
Letting you play very physical, but they are calling the charges, which is good.
Yeah. 21-16 Vikings lead. We're in the second period.
On number 33. Trying to get some fancy footwork in there, but forgot to dribble, so.
One of those quick misses where you've got your feet right there, you're ready to push it in, but picked up that pivot. That's great movement by Mountain Ridge, being able to move it around the three-point line, and bad pass. Hopefully Vikings can play that. They call it travel.
The Sentinels have been making amazing ball movement, just keeping it around, going around the outside of the three-point line, and they find the open shot due to double teaming.
A lot of passes just in the lane getting disrupted by both teams being able to see telegraph passes. Vikings have got to be able to give that pump fake and find the open man.
Corner 3 overtaken.
Referees having a discussion, calling it Mountain Ridge's ball.
Out of bounds, Mountain Ridge possession.
5:13 left in this first half. 21-19 Vikings lead. Can't get Mountain Ridge off their heels. They're playing some pretty tough basketball against the Vikings tonight. Hanks with the rebound, pushes it up floor to Michael Mitten. Mitten finds a nice drive, can't get it in, rebounded. Great putback.
Offensive rebound turns into an easy bucket for number 34. Mountain Ridge having some questionable positioning. Tried to draw the charge, but Caden Adams comes out unlucky. the Vikings, another three, taking the lead to be higher.
And just like that, the Vikings break free. It's just a few good defensive plays and converting on offense. Okay, with 4 minutes left, what do the Vikings have to do to be able to hold on to this lead going into halftime?
Keep playing the hard defense. We're pushing him to the outside, forcing him to take the three, which isn't always the best shot. And as you can see, they're shooting a pretty low percent from three, only hitting 2 or 3 of them out of probably 8 attempts.
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, that's their money. They're trying to make that happen. So if they can contain them, make them take that tough shot from the corner from three-point land, that's a good plan. Seeing that is their plan, they haven't made that many three-pointers. You can see in many games, as soon as a team starts to catch fire, within, like even in the fourth quarter, you've seen teams down by 10, 15 points can just knock it back in. So Vikings got to stay on top of their defense and force that tough shot.
These guys are trained for hours, so once one drops, it's gonna keep falling for them because it becomes muscle memory.
And there's that shot you were talking about. It's tough from the corner. Good defense by the Vikings. Mitten getting the ball knocked around.
Playing super physical basketball here for Mountain Ridge. Wide open three from the corner. Comes out no good.
Love seeing that physical play by Isaac, being able to get that board, put it right back up. Isaac Garrett is a force to be reckoned with.
That fancy footwork right in the paint can get you many points.
Perimeter defense keeping Mountain Ridge from taking that three-pointer or even finding anybody down low. Interesting defensive choice, but it panned out. Trying to take the charge and ran around. Michael Mitten with a beautiful three, knocking that down. Vikings now moving forward, 31-19, 2:50 remaining in this half of play.
Vikings taking a 12-point lead on that three right there.
Mountain Ridge taking it from the baseline with the drawn-up play, broken up. Tanner Hanks with the steal. Slowing down, moving forward. Had a good look at the basket, just couldn't convert. Great play by Isaac Garrett. And the foul on number 23, he's upset. He thought that he got bumped down below and is jawing at the referee. Never helps to be yelling at the referee, especially this early in the game. 31-19, 2:21 as McCaden Adams goes to the free throw line.
Pleasant Grove is now in bonus because of that foul stopping the break.
McCaden Adams misses the front end of 1-and-1. Rebounded by Mountain Ridge. Kel Mickelson playing some tough perimeter defense. They're able to break free, looking for the play. Isaac Garrett breaking it up once again. Great play to McCaden Adams. He's open and he's going for a dunk. Gets broken up a little bit, but still goes in. Nice shot by the Mountain Ridge number 11, but couldn't quite drop. 1:38 remaining in the first half. Mickelson looking to drive, nothing there. Passes out to Garrett. Garrett knocks down what looked like was going to be a three, rimmed out.
Rimmed out.
And a beautiful drive by number 23, being able to push in and score an easy bucket. 1 minute left in the half as Mickelson knocks it off the side of the backboard. Vikings another three-pointer, rims out.
Right off him.
And with another rebound, Adams has got it. Tries to get it down to Mickelson, and he drops it, and it ends up being a pass off of the foot of the defender. And Vikings get the points. .35 seconds left in the first half.
Seemed like a clean block to me right there.
Yep, Garrett getting called on that one. Big guys tend to get a lot of fouls called against them. Some are true, some are not as true. We talked about Viking defense earlier, how they could stay in this game, and the Vikings have been putting it on, getting lots of steals, breaking up all the plays that Mountain Ridge has been putting out there, and Vikings are in the lead 35-21, 32.5 remaining in the first half. Shot is up and no good. Hanks with the rebound. Just under 30 seconds left to play. I'm sure the crowd will count you down from 10. McAllister pulling McCaden Adams back, saying slow it down, 18 seconds. Got 10 seconds. We've got a 3-second violation. So it goes to Mountain Ridge. They'll get the last shot. 6.5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is the half. Well, Mountain Ridge has dominated the last couple seconds of each period. But the Vikings have dominated the rest of the time. So 35-22 is the score going into halftime. We're going to break it down a little bit. Vikings started off very hot, 10-2, and then Mountain Ridge
climbs back, taking the lead 14-12, and then the Vikings took a timeout and tried to reevaluate their defense and offensive strategies, and they have been consistently up by at least 8 for the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and if you're Mountain Ridge High School, the coaches, you're probably going into your locker room trying to figure out what did you do during that stint where you're able to come back and be putting way more points on the board than the Vikings. What I noticed what was happening, their defense was disrupting Pleasant Grove's, like, their plays and being able to get into the passing lanes and got a few easy buckets. Also, the Vikings were making a lot of mistakes, and once they figured that out, the Vikings came back. So as of right now, it looks like the Vikings are the stronger of the two teams, but that's why we play the game. We've got to keep it going. 35-24 after one half of play. Vikings lead. This is Pleasant Grove Sports Network. This is Russ Mayo. And I'm here with Jack Barnard, the true freshman. We'll be back in a moment. We'll give you this performance of Pleasant Grove's drill team, the Vikettes, and we'll be back after this.
picked up some straggler. He ran this for like a quarter, and he came up and was like, I don't like that. He's like, I'm sorry.
All right, fans, let's welcome on the court the third one.
John Barnard's kid's doing awesome. Oh, is it? Yeah, he's so good. He knows basketball so well. Yeah. Yeah, I guess same thing. I'll go back down. Thank you. How's it going, Vaughn?
All right. Pleasant Grove Sports Network on YouTube, bringing you high school sports. Usually it is all student driven, but the last few games had to come up and help a little bit. I'm always happy to help, but love hearing the voices of students. We've got the up-and-comer, Jack Barnard. It's good to have you here on PGSN with us.
Thank you, Russ.
All right, we'll get our audio levels back. We're just wrapping up halftime. Vikings lead 35-24. And the Vikings really have dominated pretty much all of the game except for a little stint in the first period of play.
Coming into the half, I think that the Vikings should keep their offensive strategies and keep their defense pushing hard, you know. Double team when necessary, but stick on them, you know. Don't give up on defense. It's all about hustle.
I completely agree. When the Vikings are in that mode of focus plus hard defense, they're a hard team to stop. Vikings get the ball after halftime. Possession will next go to Mountain Ridge. McKaden Adams making that look easy. A nice little move, good footwork, gets the defender in the air, and then just has a nice little jumper. 37-24, Vikings lead. Mountain Ridge with a high-low offense, trying to find something at the top of the key. Almost broken up by the Vikings. Isaac Garrett with the big block.
Mountain Ridge
And Isaac
really
Garrett with a
struggling
big
to
hard
make
foul
space.
on that one.
Yeah, Mountain Ridge really struggling to make space to get the open shot out. Vikings playing super hard defense. Very physical. These refs are letting very physical play happen. Just both a good and bad thing.
And the shot up and good. First points of the half for Mountain Ridge. Second one up and good, nothing but net.
Both free throws good by number 22 of Mountain Ridge, making the score 37-26.
Vikings pace is moving forward. Nice little stutter, open shot, no good. Off the back of the rim. Mountain Ridge moving it around, trying to find the opening.
Number 22 at the swat, but it goes out of bounds. Mountain Ridge ball.
Yeah, Michael Minton went up, got a good block, maybe got a little bit of contact, but a really good, he was 23 on the on Mountain Ridge, sold it pretty well with the
I think they called it.
mid-air flop.
They called the shooting foul there.
Yeah.
It's gonna have three free throws right here.
First one good. So it looks like he's gonna have two more.
Yep.
Second one up and good.
He's really towing the line there. If he moves at all, it will be a lane violation for Mountain Ridge.
Oh yeah. If he even just rocks the foot.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of daylight there. Misses the last one, goes 2 of 3. Vikings lead 37-28. 6:14 remaining in the third period of play. Vikings also running a spread offense, now 2 men down low. Good defense
Mountain Ridge
by
with the
Mountain
fast
Ridge.
break and the lay-in.
The Vikings calling timeout. They're going to regroup right now. The better team looks like Mountain Ridge at the second half of play.
Yeah, the Sentinels cut down the lead to just 7 points for Pleasant Grove.
The way that you come out after halftime determines a lot of what you're going to be doing for the rest of the game. Vikings coming out a little bit stale, and McAllister trying to take this timeout to regroup, refocus, and get out there and have the Vikings play some tough defense and be smart with their passes.
I absolutely agree. I think the third quarter is the most important period of play for each team. Whoever comes out or explodes in the third quarter is usually the winner of the game.
Yeah, you've seen that over and over in games throughout the history of the game. You see them come out tough, you see them come out strong, and they usually push through and either get a good buffer where they can maintain the lead, or they're just constant with it. So the Vikings hoping to be able to break through and stop Mountain Ridge's momentum. And we're talking like Mountain Ridge is ahead right now, but the Vikings still lead by 7.
Absolutely. All it takes is a 3, and we're back up by 10.
The Vikings tend to slow things down when they're ahead. Right now, just looking for the good bucket, trying to be smart about where they're going with it, not trying to force anything.
Vikings feeling very hesitant about taking the three-pointer. Definitely driving in, taking mid-range or layups.
Yeah, when you're ahead, you've got the luxury of being able to pick your shots. You don't have any urgency really, especially in Utah where you have no shot clock.
Yeah.
Isaac Garrett with a three-pointer, and it's no good.
Off the mark.
They're going to call a jump ball here. Possession's going to go to Mountain Ridge. I think it's Mountain Ridge.
Confirmed, yes. Bit of a scramble play right there as the ball was knocked out of the hands and flies away for everybody to chase it.
A long
Deep
three,
and it's good.
knocks it down, whittling away the score. The
Down.
lead, 33-37.
Only 4 points. McAllister calls the timeout for the Vikings.
McAllister, knowing that he's got to get these guys back into rhythm, calls his timeout. McAllister with a lot of poise, takes his time to take his seat, slow movements, and talks clearly to his team during timeouts. It's a good quality of a coach to be able to have that communication without that feeling of anger. He's just trying to get the job done.
I would even almost say that they are just tired after the first half of going so hard. And they come back, and after their body's been resting, they are in the numbness mode.
Very well be. You jump in during halftime, and you've got all that time just to kind of sit. You've been active the entire time, so it's the double warm-up. You warm up before the game, and then you got to warm back up after halftime.
Absolutely.
4:41 remaining in this third period. Vikings lead by 4 points, 37-33. Mountain Ridge, a new school in Utah, and a pretty great showing by the Sentinels. Right when you think the Vikings have kind of knocked them out of the competition arena, they just push their way back in with some great defense, some big three-pointers, and just smart play.
Mountain Ridge, even though being a new school, is undefeated this year. Caden Adams for 3, and it's just off the mark to the left side.
Nice little backdoor play to McCaden Adams. Michael Mitten putting some half-court pressure. Gets a backdoor screen. Tanner Hanks taking a charge. He is going for the all-time Pleasant Grove record of charges taken in a career, and has been averaging about 1 a game. Great heads-up play, being able to see the offensive player pushing through and not looking. Mickelson subbing in for Michael Mitten. Tanner Hanks up top. Got a spread offense. Got Evan Anderson calling for the ball, wide open on the outside. Evan Anderson getting it wrapped up. They call a jump ball with a reach in, but no call on it, just a jump ball. Anderson passes back to Hanks. Hanks running point. Finds Adams. Adams looking in low. Goes cross court to Anderson. Back up to Hanks. Hanks drives. Back out to McCaden Adams for a three-pointer. It's good. Great shot by McCaden.
And just like that, the Vikings just explode back out, taking another 7-point lead.
When McCaden Adams is hot and can hit from three, it's a Viking ball game. Nice defense by Isaac Garrett, disrupting everything. Almost turned over. And Garrett very smart and patient. This is a physical game. These guys hanging each other up.
And what seemed like a miscommunication on defense that should have been an easy bucket turns into a scramble play with the out of bounds.
23 John with the referee saying it wasn't me that was the one fighting, that it was Hanks. Takes two to tango, and the possession goes to the Sentinels. Vikings in the lead, 2:23 remaining in the third period of play. Sentinels setting up an inbound play, trying to get an open shot. Great heads-up play by number 3 of the Sentinels. Looked like it was going to go the Vikings' way, and he just got in there and was able to pull up an offensive board and a quick bucket.
Offensive rebounds are definitely the most important thing that you need to try and stop, because no team's going to miss more than one time in a row, and when they do, it's pretty rare.
A lax pass all the way across court. McCaden Adams creating space but can't quite finish. Ball knocked down. Adams almost got a steal. You can feel some emotion heating up. Number 23's been in the middle of it all. McCaden Adams had the lane, and then he cut through and pushed. I think the referee's trying to explain it to him, why they called it. I would like to hear that conversation.
About a minute and a half left, and the score's been at a bit of a standstill for the last minute. Mountain Ridge with the 3 right off the left side of the rim.
Tanner Hanks with the ball, passes to Anderson. Anderson finds Mickelson with a great stutter. Freshman with some great poise and hesitation. Love seeing those defenders fly through the air, and then wide open shot. 1:10 remaining.
That move by Mickelson with the hesitation really can make or break people.
And just like that, number 23 knocks down a 3, silences our crowd. The emotion's getting in there.
Well, when they run the 3-and-D offense, they're eventually going to hit one, you know. Can't just miss all day.
Adams up top, looks down, can't find anybody, to Hanks. You've got Garrett down on the low post, looking backdoor, back to Tanner Hanks. Evan Anderson double teamed, pass out to Hanks. About 35 seconds remaining in the third period. Hanks back up top, spreading the offense around the horn. Vikings looking for the last shot with 22 seconds remaining. Standing right next to Coach McAllister, calling out what's going to happen. Not a lot of pressure or any from the Sentinels. We're getting down to 10 seconds.
Discussing at the top of the key what they should run. Anderson to Adams. Adams with the 3, but fouled. Free throws coming up.
I really like the hustle and the heart, the emotion going with number 23 of the Sentinels, trying to get out there and make the block, and just flies out of bounds. 3.4 seconds remaining. Vikings lead by 4. Sentinels have made this quite a game.
For the last few plays, I've noticed that McCaden Adams have been in that left corner side, and it's Tanner Hanks and Anderson at the top of the key, and Anderson usually hits him in the corner, and then he drives in or takes a 3, and it leads to points.
That's right. McCaden Adams with the second one is good, and he's got one more up there. 46-40. That was a big foul with the opportunity to convert 3 points here. Adams 3 for 3 on that exchange. 47-40. It's crazy what a three-pointer can do. From 44 to 47 seems like a different ball game. 3.4 seconds left. Great inbounds pass. You've got a charge that Isaac Garrett takes, and he's super excited. His teammates exploding, helping him up. Great play. That was a well-designed play by the Sentinels. Had what looked like a wide-open shot, and Garrett stopped it all.
Vikings with 1.3 seconds to try and put up a shot. And that will be closing the third quarter.
And this is that time where players will be after practice just throwing up shots. And this is one of those things, be able to see if you can knock it down from way out. Sentinels saying don't foul on this, but give good defense.
Sentinels, for some reason, full court pressing this, even though it's improbable.
Shot up and well short. McCaden Adams shot no good. The Vikings going into the fourth period, 47-40. The Sentinels hot on their trail. You can't ever count them out. 7 points is not enough to be able to call this game even close to over.
A few layups and a 3, and they're back in the game. Back tied.
Okay, we've talked about it all game. Defense, it comes down to it here at the end of the game. When the Vikings step into the lane and make it hard for the Sentinels to be able to make any three-pointers. Like you said earlier, forcing them to the corners. They have been very unsuccessful from the corners. Most of the three-pointers have been from just either up top or just off to the side a little bit. Other plays they've been able to make happen is when they force it in themselves with nice little stutters to force up the defender and they get some layups. So if the Vikings can play some tough D and convert on offense, we'll see how they handle this game.
Yeah, it seems like the Mountain Ridge is like, check me if I'm wrong, but I think they've only hit 4 of their three-pointers, and it seems to have taken like 12 or 13.
Yeah, their coach definitely lets them do that run and gun offense, but the Vikings have been making it difficult. So if the Vikings can keep that up and keep forcing them, like you said, over to the corners, it's going to be tough. They're going to have to get their points down low or be able to knock those tough shots down from the outside corners.
Seems none of the Sentinels have taken fire, and most of them are kind of cold from 3, but got a whole quarter of play left, and that could change any minute.
In the ball game, Garrett, Mickelson, Michael Mitten, Tanner Hanks, and McCaden Adams. Charge taken. Was it Michael Mitten who took that one?
I think so. Definitely trying to go for the three-point plays here, because that seems to get them the most points with how they've been playing on the three-point side.
Trying to get those three-point plays the old-fashioned way, however they can get it.
Yeah. Caden Adams with the
hanging
drive
in the air.
and an and 1.
Fun to watch McCaden Adams. He's got an ability to get people in the air, and he can hang up there for a long time. And he has good control while he's in the air. 49-40 with a chance to make it 50. 7:18 remaining in the ballgame. Vikings lead on this Tuesday night.
And Pleasant Grove takes a 10-point lead.
Sentinels with 5 fouls already. Vikings, this will be their 4th team foul. So not close to the bonus there. And not too smart of a foul to be able to like foul in the backcourt there. Vikings putting on a full court press with 7:12 remaining, up by 10.
I think the full court press is absolutely necessary in the 4th quarter. This is desperation hour for Mountain Ridge, and this is us trying to park the bus for the rest of the game. And as you can see, the crowd is getting into it too.
Nicholson gets the steal and a great defensive hustle. Mountain Ridge pulls back and gets a steal. Mitten bodies up. No foul called. And just like you said it, the old-fashioned way, he's got a chance to make it 33, number 11 for the Sentinels going to the line. And that foul went against number 33, Isaac Garrett. That's his 3rd personal.
McAllister talking to Nicholson. Probably, well, seems like everybody's been playing good defense. Might be just he feels tired or something. Mountain Ridge makes a free throw, cutting the lead to 7 with about 6 minutes left. Nicholson with the pass that bounced out of bounds. Pleasant Grove ball. To the corner, wide open for 3, just off the mark.
Van Dyke with the ball up top, passes over to number 12. Saunders, stolen by Garrett. He's open, he goes up and throws it down. And the crowd loves it. Isaac Garrett with a 2-hand flush.
You can almost feel that he was just waiting for an opportunity to get that dunk in.
And that's pretty fun to be able to see the junior. Oh, a tough pass. McCaden Adams feeling that it was out of his reach, put on the burners and couldn't quite get it. Vikings lead 52-43, 5:42 remaining in the game. Van Dyke running point. Got Smith on the right side. And Sherwood, no good.
Mountain Ridge starting to play some pretty tough defense here.
They're going to call that foul on number 3, Van Dyke, a desperation foul, trying to get something moving with 5:18 left, down by 9. You gotta make a play because the Vikings are just going to run out the clock as they've got that luxury of being ahead. Inbounding is Tanner Hanks, trying to find somebody. Finds Garrett. Garrett to Anderson.
Anderson up top trying to set up the play. Ooh.
Anderson saw Michael Mitten trying to cut, but Mitten stopped and didn't quite go. And
double dribble
Anderson.
and the slip.
5:05 remaining. Van Dyke running point. Looks down low. It's disrupted. Back to Van Dyke. He stutter steps. Goes for the 3, no good. Good rebound by McCaden Adams.
Gun and go offense is really not working for Mountain Ridge right now.
4:40, 4:37 remaining in the game.
Still think that Mountain Ridge's best chance of making a comeback at all is just to try and draw the fouls inside.
Isaac Garrett hit once, twice, and third time knocks him down to the ground. We are, I think, in the bonus right now. That'll be the 7th team foul against the Sentinels. That foul goes against number 3, and that is his 5th. No, number 5, and that's his 3rd personal. So that went against Jaron Dickerson. Number 3, Van Dyke, checking out, and into the game for the Sentinels is number 12. Cole Saunders. Garrett's free throw up and no good off the left side of the rim. 4:27 remaining in this game. Vikings lead 52-43. Second shot up and good. Fitton for the Sentinels.
Quite an interesting rule, the double bonus idea.
Got to give him 2 shots.
Yeah.
Fitton for 3, and it's good. Those are big points for the Sentinels. Anderson bringing the ball down. Vikings trying to set up over to Tanner Hanks. 4 minutes remaining. Anderson passes around the horn to Hanks. Hanks looking low, doesn't find anybody. Garrett passes to Anderson. This motion offense, trying to find something. Michael Mitten getting a couple shots to the face and then a push. The referee watched it and said, just get up. And number 12 from the Sentinels jawing. Nobody happy with the referees right now, except for us. We think they're great.
Yeah.
Doing a good job down there. Vikings lead 53-46. 3:37 remaining in this game. You're watching Pleasant Grove basketball on Pleasant Grove Sports Network, PSN. If you live in the Pleasant Grove area and you have students going to Pleasant Grove High School interested in being commentators, camera operators, producers, directors, graphic content creators, we do it all. So send them to the sports broadcasting section of Pleasant Grove High School, talk to your counselor, be a part of it. For students ages, I guess we've taken some 9th graders that have been able to help in the past. So 9th to 12th grade. It's a fun opportunity to be a part of something pretty fun to be able to bring Pleasant Grove sports to the community.
Yeah, isn't Mickelson a freshman?
Yeah, Mickelson's a freshman and has had some key moments, key plays in the rotation of Pleasant Grove basketball. Look to Garrett, he looks for the shot and he's fouled. That's a great play drawn up for a backdoor screen. Opened him up. And he really got up there. Had to find it up from near the mid backboard.
But any foul now will give us 2 free throws. So they're probably gonna try and do like a hack-a-shack type of thing. Try and just get the ball back as fast as they can.
All right, Garrett, 2 for 2, 55-46.
Vikings lead by 9 with 3:30.
Sherwood passes over to number 10, White. Moeller. Brennan Smith was shot no good. And Tanner Hanks fouled before he crossed the line. That's going to be the 9th team foul. So I think they're still in the bonus. Do they hit the double bonus at 10 fouls?
I think they hit it at 8 fouls. 8 fouls is where they become the double bonus.
All right. 3:18 remaining in this game. Hanks 1 of 1 so far. Second one up and good. 57-46. Got
Lead
Fitton
increases
running the point.
to 11.
Sherwood hung up, looking for Fitton. Spitting shot up and good. What in that? No, that was number 23. A very athletic play by Merrick Sherwood. Knocks down the three-pointer, 57-49 with 2:56 remaining in the game. Michael Mitten trying to drive in, trying to create something, and nothing. Referees letting some physical action happen as they should. 2:45 remaining in the game. Caden Adams now is called with very little contact. You will find referees quite often will call the foul against the team that's ahead down the stretch, which doesn't seem too fair, but that's what's happening. 2:42 remaining and a big-time collision. We're going to take a look at that instant replay and see exactly what happened with
Personal foul on
Caden Adams. Looks like
right
just got
there.
ran through.
Big time just shove. Not really sure what number 12 was thinking there, but
2:35 remaining. McCaden Adams wide open. Great look from Tanner Hanks.
lead is back to 10.
Oh, and a big hard foul. McCaden Adams quick to say, hey, I'm sorry. It was a good move by number 12. Saunders got Adams up in the air.
And you thought the game was physical in the first 3 quarters.
I like to see that sportsmanship where he's quick to let him know, hey, that's not on purpose. He's shooting 2. Sentinels down by 10 points with 2:22 remaining in the game. First shot up and no good. Rebounded by Isaac Garrett. Rebounded with authority. Tanner Hanks taking it slowly. Vikings can take their time in the pressure defense coming from the Sentinels, and it pays off. Number 12, Saunders with the steal. Number 23 with the shot, which he made earlier, but misses there. Saunders with another 3, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good physical play by the Sentinels. Like that play by number 22. It looked like Jackson Moeller trying to wrangle in an offensive board, but couldn't quite hold on.
Just under 2 minutes, yeah.
Isaac Garrett open, passing back to Tanner Hanks. Vikings taking their time trying to find something that's wide open. Isaac Garrett fouled. Isaac's been so we're gonna go with 1:32 left in this game. Jack Barnard is gonna take you through the rest of the game as I jump on camera as we've got some of our crew heading out. What a good game. 4th period of play, 1:32 remaining.
All right, looks like we got Garrett at the charity stripe. There's some altercation over here. Looks like they resolved it. Pleasant Grove has been playing very smart defense the whole entire game, I feel, and we've been forcing them to take a lot of 3-pointers, which isn't ideal for most teams. Second shot, no good again. Mountain Ridge coming down the court. With the 3, no good. Tanner Hanks gets the rebound, dribbles up the court. Trying to isolate himself at the top. And looks like we got another foul. Here come the Vikings with a fast break. But Garrett was stripped of the ball right at the baseline. Mountain Ridge goes up for the easy layup, and it's good. 51-60 with 47 seconds remaining. Looks like they're going to start playing the foul game to get the ball back.
That's Evan Anderson. Shooting 2.
Mountain Ridge with the 3. No good. Caden Adams up the court, trying to waste the clock time, gets fouled. Back at the stripe again, Pleasant Grove. At this point of the game, we call desperation hour, and Mountain Ridge is just fouling us as soon as we get the ball so that they can force us to take free throws to get the ball back. Caden Adams on the first shot, no good. Lines up the second, beautiful release, and it's in. Calling substitution for Pleasant Grove. Michael Mitten comes in, and Ryan Hadley comes in for Isaac Garrett. Mountain Ridge trying to keep the clock as much time as they can have. Drives in, takes the floater, and it's good. 10-point lead with 20 seconds left. Pleasant Grove right on the swinging it around the outside of the three-point line, and just trying to waste as much time as we can with 5 seconds left. And they dribble out the clock. And there's a win for Pleasant Grove.
So the Vikings pull it off, 63-53, a 10-point difference in this victory. So what do you think about the game in general? Like Mountain Ridge, I feel like did a great job. They came out, they were contenders, and played a tough game and didn't give up. And, like, really, they just worked hard all the way through.
I agree. Mountain Ridge seems like they are a very good team. They just couldn't find themselves tonight. Pleasant Grove had a very good night, other than the first quarter. About the second half of the first quarter is when we went a bit cold. As you can see, the team celebrating in front of the crowd right now for their win to improve their record to 6-2.
They're trying to sing the school song. A lot of players looking over to the banner that's got the words up there.
Pleasant Grove breaks the winning streak of Mountain Ridge of 5 games. Makes their record not undefeated with 5-1.
And that concludes the matchup. The Vikings win over the Mountain Ridge Sentinels. Great game of basketball. Jack, thank you for your introduction into sports broadcasting. Hope to have you back commentating, working cameras, doing whatever you can. It's been a great time. Thank you all for watching,
It's
and
been great.
We'll be signing off.
All right.